guys, welcome to my channel. So good to see you. Oh my god, my hair. Oh, oh. First things first, I'm gonna clip my hair back because it's annoying me.
Hey guys, so to start off, I'm using the Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I love this stuff. It is such a good primer to begin with. It leaves your skin a little sticky, which provides a really great surface. It feels like it's glue and it's just like sucking all your makeup on to stay all day. Next, I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is a really good primer. You definitely wouldn't have to spend the money on the Smashbox one because it's expensive. There's a lot of other ones out there, but I have so many samples of it that I just try to use it more often because it is a really nice kind of luxury primer that keeps your makeup on all day long. That's why I use it all the time. So next I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. My shade is Sand Beige W5. I love this stuff. It is such a good foundation. It was really popular for a long time and I kind of was like, I don't need it. But once I tried it, it was so amazing that now I'm obsessed. So as you can see, I'm being weird. This is the Real Techniques Beauty Blender. This is how I always blend my foundation in. I just really like the look it gives. It leaves it feeling like I'm not wearing any makeup, but it looks like I have good coverage. So that's what I'm usually going for. So as you can see, I'm just continuing to blend and making sure that you can't see any lines or smudges of the foundation. I'm just being a spaz. So this is the NYX HD Concealer in the shade Light. I always use this under my eyes. I really love it. So I'm going to highlight my under eye area as well as down my cheeks. I'm going to put it on the bridge of my nose, the forehead area right between my brows, my cupid's bow, and right under my contour on the sides of my cheeks. It's going to help accentuate the contour and the highlight there. So I'm just going to blend all that in and be weird.
I'm so pretty.
Now I'm going to go back in with my beauty blender, which I typically use, and just blend all of that out. As you can see, it looks pretty good. And again, just being a little bit more weird as usual. So I'm just continuing to blend and blend. You really want to make sure you take your time blending and making sure you're doing the best job possible, just to make sure that it's all blended in and that there's no smudges in the makeup. Just getting rid of those problem areas.
Okay. So hot in here. I look like a pale ghost. I literally look like a pale ghost.
Now I'm using Your Mineral Sweeten Transparent Veil for setting my under eye concealer. Now I'm just taking a smaller fluffy brush to blend that powder into my under eye area, and it's going to prevent creasing under there as well as the other places I put the concealer at on my face.
Ah, shit.
So I feel like this video should be more of a comedy because I'm being a serious spaz throughout it.
Literally, like, whoa. I feel like I'm having a hot flash.
Now I'm just using a Nivea lip balm. This is just the Mint and Minerals. You can use any lip balm. This is just what I chose to use.
So nice to see you like this. Hello.
For my eyelid primer, I'm using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Primer. You can use any eyelid primer. This is just what I chose. I use it quite frequently. I do like it a lot and would recommend it.
Why? Why?
For the first shadow, I'm using the Bare Minerals Queen Phyllis Matte Shadow, which you will find isn't quite matte. And I'm using this blending brush from Sonia Kashuk to put it on. And spazzy. So I'm just focusing this in the crease, and this is just going to create a transition shade for my eyelids.
What the hell? This is not matte. Who said this is matte? This is totally not matte. People, come on, get it together. I need a matte. Disappointed.
Now I'm taking the Naked Smoky palette, which I'm so excited to use because I haven't used it for anything other than the back of my hand. But I'm taking this color that is in, what is that shade? The shade is Combust. It's just a matte, really light skin tone color. I'm using this to kind of put over the Queen Phyllis matte because it didn't really work out. So this is my new transition shade.
My face is peeling.
Then I'm going to take the shade 13, which is just another matte color. This is almost white, but a little bit creamy, and I'm just putting this in my highlight. I always like to start with a matte shade in my highlight because it helps when I go to blend out my crease area and make sure that the color isn't too intense.
This is already 16 minutes. Like, are you kidding? Are you kidding me, people?
So I started off with this color, and it turned out to be quite awful.
The shadow is turning out like shit.
Now I'm taking Black Market, which is more of a satin black, and I'm going to put this in my outer corner, and I'm using a blending brush because I don't want it to be too precise. I'm really just focusing on trying to get rid of this red and change up my look to something different because this isn't working.
I'm going to spray my brush with a setting spray.
I forgot to show the shadow, but I'm using Bare Minerals Iced Coffee. It's kind of a bronze tone goldy yellow, and it's a really beautiful color. I got the brush wet because I wanted the color to show up more vibrant on my eyelid, which is what happens when you use it wet. And I'm just kind of blending it all in to make sure it's blended with the black just a little bit so it's not a harsh line. Now I'm going back with that fluffy brush and wiping off any shadow I had.
Basically, I am just going to... I don't even know how to recover from a disaster this extravagant. I'm just so annoyed with how stupid that shadow worked. Well guys, this is a lesson on how you can change your look during the look.
I'm taking a Q-tip to try to get the edges of the red off the corner of my eye.
I'm just going to put something over it.
So I'm taking any shade from that top row of the Morphe palette. I don't even know what I used. I'm just trying to blend out that red in any way possible. And the shadow itself was so crappy that it blended right off, which I was pretty happy about.
Hey, that worked. Oh my god, look how much better that looks.
Now I'm going back in with Black Market from the Smoky palette and redefining that outer corner and just making sure it's all blended together really well. And I'm using a brown eyeliner from Ulta to line my top waterline because I like the way it closes the gaps in my mascara and my lashes as well as my eyeliner. So now I'm taking the Mica Beauty Cosmetics black gel liner and just a liner brush. I don't like using an angled liner brush. I prefer to use just a pointed small liner brush. I think it does a better job. And I'm just focusing on lining my eyes nice and precisely. This is personally my favorite part of my makeup. I just have a lot of fun with it and I've been doing it for so long, but I'm pretty good at it and I feel pretty confident about it. So yeah, I'm just lining that all.
Now I must connect the wing. Wish me luck. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? I did it. Good stuff. Now I just need to let it dry because I'm a little eager. I'm always a little eager. Oh my god, if this song plays one more time, I will throw my computer out the window. It's on a 1 hour repeat. We're totally doing lashes today.
Now I'm using my Lorac Perfection powder in medium. This is my favorite powder to use, and I'm using a Real Techniques brush. And the brush smelled like vinegar, which I was confused because I had just washed it the day before with lavender soap, so I was just kind of annoyed with that. I'm just blending this all over my face. It's kind of a lighter powder, which is why I like using it over my foundation. Now I'm using my contour kit and taking my favorite shade and just contouring my cheekbones. And then I'm going to do my temples, the sides of my nose, and that's it. Yeah, so contouring is so important for my makeup look. You don't have to contour. It's totally optional, but I personally cannot go without it. Once I started contouring, my life was like never the same. I love it. So now I'm taking a Bare Minerals bronzer. Again, you could use any bronzer. It does not matter. I just really like this one. And I'm just bronzing my face in various areas just to warm up my skin tone and kind of match it with the rest of my body. And this is the NYX Baked Bronze. It's like a bronzer illuminator blush. This is in the shade Ignite. It's my favorite shade to use. And now I'm using Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill, which is the world's best highlighter on the market. I love it. And of course, you can imagine I'm just going to highlight it on the temples of my forehead, sort of, and like my cheekbones. Sometimes I do it on my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, just kind of like wherever I feel like it that day. Yeah. So now I'm taking Lash Accelerator from Rimmel and putting one coat on, not a crazy coat, just a light coat. because it's going to be under my fake lashes. I just like to put a coat on first because it helps blend them with the fake lashes.
I'm so... Why do bad things happen to good people? Yep. Moving on.
Now I'm taking the Ardell 110 black lashes and I put some Duo dark brown lash glue. Just waiting for them to dry. These are really nice everyday natural lashes to wear.
Why is my makeup looking so... I can't believe I've had such a revival after the disaster that has been my day. Well, my makeup tutorial actually.
So now I'm just using tweezers to apply my lashes onto my eyelids. And this is the Mary Kay Fancy Nancy lip gloss, which I don't wear Mary Kay, but I really love this shade and it's a really pretty lip gloss. Again, as usual, you could use any lip gloss you wanted. I just like this shade and it looks good with my skin tone, I think. So now I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz to comb out my brows, and I'm going to use the Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown for the outsides of my eyebrows, and then take the Soft Brown Brow Wiz pencil for the insides because I like a more defined look on the outside and a more feathered natural look on the inside. When you do intense eyebrows for the inside parts of your eyebrows, that's when it really looks like you're, filling in your eyebrows and having those intense fake brows. And now I'm just putting a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes to kind of complete the look. Here it is, doing my thing. So this is just what it looks like close up. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out.
Hey guys, so this is the finished look of the tutorial. A lot of things went wrong and I was kind of like freaking out the whole time because I started off with the red and then it just went haywire, like absolutely haywire, and then I tried to blend it out and like I was just annoyed the whole time, but I think it turned out pretty good and this is not the look I was originally going for, but now I'm really happy with it and I like the way it turned out. So yeah, this is just a quick close-up. A quick close-up. Get in here. Okay. So I do have fall season and whatnot, and I did go back in off camera, and what did I grab? What did I do? What did I do? Oh yeah, I just took this brush, just this angled brush, and I just went in with some black from the Naked palette and then just defined just right here a little bit because I had a mishap with my eyeliner, which you probably saw, kind of. The eyeliner kind of smudged here and it was like super noticeable. So I just went in with this brush on this angle and just darkened that up slightly for my convenience. That is all I have for you. Thank you for watching. Sorry this tutorial was so crazy, but I did show you how you can change colors mid-look and still not have a panic attack. Because I didn't have one. So that's good. Okay, bye-bye.